Ivanka Trump may be Donald Trump's richest child, but her siblings sure aren't strapped for cash. Younger brother Eric Trump has raked in millions by closely tying himself to his famous dad. Indeed, Eric has been surrounded by the fruits of his father's labor since childhood, although he's adamant he's worked hard for his successes. "I was on construction sites when I was 11, 12 years old, doing demo, breaking down walls, concrete, sheetrock, plumbing, stuff I literally still do for myself these days," he told Kari Lake in 2023. Even so, he himself has had to admit that nepotism helped kickstart his career. It's a fact he proudly owns, and so, it came as no surprise that following his marriage to Lara Trump in 2014, she too was pulled into the family business. Since becoming a Trump, Lara has also made bank thanks to her newfound connection to the former president. For one, it launched her surprise political career and, in 2024, helped her solidify a controversial RNC takeover. Given their multi-million-dollar bank balances, Eric and Lara Trump have chosen to live an outrageously lavish life, which includes luxe getaways, palatial homes, and headline-making wardrobes. Here's everything we know about the couple's ultra-extravagant lifestyle. Number 1. Inside Eric and Lara Trump's over-the-top wedding. Eric and Lara Trump tied the knot in 2014 after 6 years together, and they went all out for the occasion, exchanging vows in Palm Beach, Florida under a cascade of crystals on the lawn of Mar-a-Lago, the only private club in the world that holds the prestigious 6-star Diamond Award from the American Academy of Hospitality Sciences. The ceremony was a family affair. Donald Trump, Jr. was the best man while Ivanka Trump took on bridesmaid duties. Meanwhile, her daughter, Arabella, acted as flower girl, and hubby Jared Kushner officiated. The couple's 400-plus guests also featured plenty of other familiar faces, including all of the Trump siblings, baseball player Doug Reinhardt, radio personality Elvis Duran, and Real Housewives of New York star Jill Zarin. Following the nuptials, the party moved indoors to the Grand Ballroom where Donald Trump celebrated his marriage to Melania in 2005. The space was decked out in gold and filled with 10,000 flowers. As for the menu, it featured caviar, Cristal champagne, and Grand Marnier cake, per the Daily Mail. Equally noteworthy was the couple's 6-tier pink and white wedding cake and Lara's choice to wear 2 lavish gowns. She first wowed in a strapless Vera Wang dress with lots of tulle ruffles and a 13-foot train, then switched into a sheer lace gown with a plunging neckline from Imble Drawer by Marc Ingram Atelier. Number 2. The couple dropped millions on a Florida home. When your father is a real estate mogul, you can expect to live in the lap of luxury. Indeed, Eric Trump has taken full advantage of his dad's properties, like when he bought 3 luxury condos in New York City's Trump Park East at a bargain price and combined them into a massive 2,400 square foot penthouse overlooking Central Park, per ProPublica. He and Lara Trump initially split their time between this lavish Manhattan property and Briarcliff Manor, an exclusive village in Westchester County where single-family homes cost millions. However, the couple decided to leave it all behind and move to Florida in 2021, dropping $3.2 million on a 5-bedroom, 7-bathroom mansion in Jupiter. The real estate listing seen by Business Insider revealed it's actually the largest property inside the Trump National Golf Club gated community and features 2 master bedrooms, a safe room, a backyard with pool and grilling area, and plenty of luxury finishes. It also allows easy access to all of the Trump National Jupiter amenities, such as a 68,000 square foot clubhouse, a 15,000 square foot spa, tennis courts, various dining options, and more. Explaining their decision, Lara told the conservator, "We moved to Florida for our kids. We wanted to be around people who would treat them and us well. It also seems to have been a great investment." Zillow estimated the property's value at $5.5 million in 2024. Number 3. They sure know how to vacation. Eric Trump's mother, Ivana Trump, was a competitive skier in her native Czech Republic, and she passed her love of the sport on to her 3 kids. As Ivanka Trump wrote in a 2015 blog post, per CNN, "We grew up on the slopes." Indeed, she and her brothers often vacationed in Aspen, Colorado, even taking lessons at the Powder Panda Ski School. Then, as they got older, they held on to that passion and decided to share it with their own families. "It's our tradition to do a ski trip together once a year," She wrote, a tradition that she, Eric, and Don Jr. have upheld for decades, hitting the slopes together every spring break. Even their father's presidency couldn't dissuade them from traveling to their favorite resort town. In 2017, CBS News learned that they spent a whopping $330,000 on Secret Service, all taxpayer money, in order to ensure their week-long ski vacation could still go ahead. Despite the controversy that stirred up, the group returned to Aspen in 2018 and have continued to do so to this day. Which isn't to say that Eric and Lara Trump don't also love some fun in the sun. Ahead of their nuptials, Lara told OK! They were planning to honeymoon in Africa and France, although it seems their plans may have changed. 2 months later, the Daily Mail spotted them vacationing in luxurious Punta del Este, Uruguay, which the outlet noted has been nicknamed the East Hampton of South America. Number 4. Inside Eric Trump's controversial hobby. Right or wrong, many wealthy individuals enjoy big game hunting, and specialty safari trips have become big business. The controversial hobby is popular among those who can afford it, and Eric Trump, along with brother Don Jr., love it. Their passion first made news in 2012 when photos of the pair posing with their animal trophies hit the internet. In the images saved by Gothamist, the Trump siblings can be seen proudly posing next to their kills in Zimbabwe, including an elephant, crocodile, and kudu. Backlash was swift and criticism has continued to mount. In 2015, Mia Farrow posted a photo of Eric holding a leopard to X, formerly known as Twitter, and wrote, "What went so wrong with Trump sons that they could kill this beautiful creature?" Even so, they've continued to hunt. "We are both avid outdoorsmen and were brought up hunting and fishing with our grandfather," they told E! News. "We have the utmost respect for nature and have always hunted in accordance with local laws and regulations." Indeed, Eric told Buckeye Firearms Association how he and Don would travel to Czechoslovakia as kids and spend most of their time outdoors with Grandpa. "He would give us a BB gun and we would spend a day in the woods," he recalled. The pair kept at it in the decades that followed, and now, they're introducing their own kids to hunting. "It is a great American tradition and a large part of my life," Eric said. Number 5. That time Eric and Lara went to Buckingham Palace. Donald Trump took an official state visit to the UK in 2019 and, although most people were confused by it, he brought his eldest kids along. That included Eric Trump, as well as his wife, Lara Trump. According to the Daily Mail, the siblings and their spouses stayed at the swanky Corinthia London Hotel in Westminster, where the biggest suite will run you a whopping about $27,800 a night. But they weren't just there to sightsee. The crew was actually invited to join Donald and Melania Trump at the state banquet, which took place at Buckingham Palace. Eric and Lara were among 170 exclusive guests who had the rare chance to mingle with then Prince Charles, as well as Prince William and Kate Middleton. According to Tatler, the royal affair featured a lavish dinner menu that included halibut, lamb, and strawberry sable. The wine selection was equally impressive, boasting bottles of Chateau Lafite Rothschild 1990 which cost about $1,700 each. Lara gushed about the experience on Instagram, writing, "Thank you to Her Majesty the Queen for a truly magical evening." She later told Hello, "I never dreamt that I'd have the opportunity to visit Buckingham Palace, meet the Queen and the royal family and attend a state dinner. It was an unforgettable few days." Number 6. Lara Trump's wardrobe is filled with eye-popping price tags. Lara Trump loves dressing up in eye-catching clothes, even when it doesn't quite go her way, like the time her Easter outfit got brutal reviews from the internet, or when her sheer New Year's Eve getup was heavily criticized for being way too risque. Despite the mishaps, she's continued to experiment with fashion, gravitating towards high-end designers and ultra-luxe looks. When the Trumps visited Buckingham Palace, for example, she opted for a black and white floral dress from haute couture designer Monique Lhuillier, whose ready-to-wear dresses can retail for over $10,000 online. She's also been spotted in gowns from Fontaine Paris. The label's dresses run up to nearly $5,000, and Chiara Boni La Petite Robe, whose frocks start around $700. But it's not just her clothes that scream money. Lara Trump's accessory game is also strong. She's been spotted with a $4,000 Louis Vuitton suitcase, $800 Christian Louboutin pumps, $695 Gucci slides, and a classic Celine micro luggage tote, which retails for $3,300. Even when she's dressed down, she's wearing lavish pieces such as golden goose sneakers which can cost as much as $2,000.